There are whispers in the oldest myths of beings who came from the stars, who descended upon the earth and gifted humanity with knowledge. But not all knowledge is light. Some is shadow, and in the shadow, ancient machines were born. The Book of Enoch tells of 200 watchers, beings, who descended to earth in the days of Yared, the father of Prophet Idris, also known as Enoch. The book was not penned by Enoch himself, but by those who sought to preserve his visions and divine warnings. Traditionally, the watchers were seen as angels. Islamic tradition often identifies the corruptors of humanity as jinn, but there is another possibility. According to ancient astronaut theory, and based on an evolving body of interpretation, the watchers were Anunnaki, genetically corrupted humans from the planet Nibiru. Once advanced beings, they were worshipped as gods after defying the divine order. Their leaders were Semyaza and Azazel, the latter known in Islamic texts as Iblis. Beneath Azazel were 5 powerful commanders, remembered in Islamic lore as spiritual corruptors. Al-Awar, master of lust and seduction. Dasim, breaker of homes and families. Zalnabur, lord of greed and deception in the marketplace. Tyr, the instigator of rage, war, and self-destruction. Sat, the sower of confusion and forgetfulness. These weren't mere tempters, they were architects of chaos. Whispering forbidden knowledge to humankind, they unleashed an age of machines long before recorded history. The Watchers intermingled with humans, taking mortal women as partners. From these unions were born the Nephilim, giant hybrids known for their brutality, dominance, and oppression. Their reign ushered in an era of violence and bloodshed. With their divine status and forbidden teachings, the Watchers advanced humanity's knowledge. They taught metallurgy, astronomy, alchemy, and weaponry, not for elevation, but for control. Civilization progressed, but morality declined. Nephilim's dominion brought lawlessness, the erosion of societies, and unchecked corruption, but their sins extended even further. The ancient texts say they sinned against all life: birds, beasts, reptiles, and fish. Genetic corruption spread through the natural world, twisting creation itself. This is why, according to Genesis and echoed in Islamic tradition, Noah was commanded to bring only clean pairs aboard the ark, uncorrupted specimens, free from the taint of the Nephilim. Amidst this chaos stood Idris, the prophet Enoch, a righteous man, astronomer, and sage. He brought divine knowledge meant to elevate the soul. He charted the stars, taught sacred writing, and honored the cosmic order. But where Idris sought to uplift, the Watchers sought to control. They twisted healing into domination, turned insight into surveillance. The gifts of Idris were weaponized by the Anunnaki. In those ancient skies, celestial bodies guided all things. Saturn, the primordial sun, reigned supreme in the oldest myths of Mesopotamia, Egypt, and beyond. Ancient structures aligned to its movements. What if the Watchers revealed how to capture this cosmic energy? Megaliths, pyramids, and ziggurats may not be mere temples. They could be ancient machines, engines tuned to the heavens, powered by forgotten science. Remnants of a war between divine harmony and corrupted knowledge. Not all knowledge is mercy. The Qur'an warns us in Surah Al-Baqarah 2:102 of Harut and Marut, angels sent with dangerous teachings, a test for mankind, one many failed. The earth itself cried out. Then came the flood, a divine response to annihilate the corruption, a reset, a cleansing of the machine age built upon sin. God's judgment came not just for humanity, but for the Nephilim, to erase their tyranny and restore balance. Idris, Enoch, acted as an intercessor, pleading for mercy on behalf of the Watchers. But their fate was sealed. They were cast into a subterranean prison, bound in darkness, awaiting the final reckoning. Yet the question remains, what of the machines, the monuments, the secrets? Are they buried beneath the sands of Iram, lost in the sunken halls of Atlantis, hidden in plain sight among the ruins we ignored? In the next episode, we journey to those ancient structures. We ask, how were they built? What forces shaped them? And do they hold the key to unlocking the forgotten technologies of the ancients? The past is not dead. It waits just beneath the veil.
Welcome to Veil of Ages, where we uncover the mysteries of the past. Follow for more mysteries from the dawn of time.